The Compensation Benchmark Review is AgCareer.com's premier salary tool. We hope in this short presentation that we can provide you with a great overview of the CBR and answer any questions that you might have about the survey. Let's start out by reviewing the Compensation Benchmark Review at a high level. The Compensation Benchmark Review, or better known as the CBR, is the leading online agribusiness salary survey in North America with reporting options for both Canada and the United States. The CBR is a web-based and confidential salary survey. Survey participants receive online access to our system and are able to view an array of salary reports. The CBR also has the ability to run reports providing compensation information at any time. Now we'll look at the history of the CBR. The CBR was launched in 2006 and now has over 150 participating companies in the U.S. and Canada. There are around 70,000 employees in the U.S. database and over 10,000 employees in the Canadian database. The CBR offers meaningful compensation data for a wide range of positions. There are currently around 200 reporting positions within the U.S. database and 150 positions within the Canadian database. As you can see, the CBR has long served the ag industry with reliable salary information. In 2020, AgCareers.com released an upgraded platform which has helped to improve and streamline the reporting process. Data is Safe Harbor compliant, which means that data is only reported in summary form. No data is reported for any job at any level where there are less than 5 companies matching. No organization's data will represent more than 25% for any job, and data released is at least 3 months old. Data is also maintained through the highest security in the website, as the host maintains an ISO Information Security certification, which demonstrates that an organization has invested in the people, processes, and technology to protect your organization's data. AgCareers.com's investment in this upgrade has really demonstrated our commitment to providing the most reliable, accurate, and secure data in the ag industry. Of course, data within the CBR is also agriculture specific. As I mentioned before, participation from over 150 diverse ag companies delivers competitive market pay rates for both standard and unique industry positions. We provide a combination of both ag-specific and unique roles such as agronomy, livestock, veterinarians, and standard or general roles such as sales, finance, and management roles. We also have participation from key companies from various ag sectors such as ag chem, fertilizer and seed, commodities, biofuels, livestock production, and cooperatives. Data collected is compiled to provide current market pay rates for the ag industry. Now let's cover some of the attributes of the CBR. We publish only validated data. Compensation data managed within the CBR is validated through several different measures. So what does this mean? First off, our data is confidential. Data is reported in such a way to maintain participant privacy. Controls within the CBR also ensure that data is released to meet minimum standards of at least 5 reporting companies. This measure helps to ensure that company information is kept confidential. And also a proven methodology. Data is managed using recognized standards and audited prior to release to ensure data integrity. And the survey is closed loop, meaning participants must contribute data to view reports. We do not have an option to simply purchase the survey information. All participants are expected to contribute data, which certainly contributes to the soundness of the survey. And finally, this data is secure. Online database is thoroughly protected. Only paid participants may gain access, and user access is turned off without the continuation of a subscription or if a user leaves the participating organization. Of course, for the Compensation Benchmark Review to exist, there must be an active participation in our data collection process. Participation in the CBR runs on an annual basis. Our Canadian clients will begin data collection in April, going through May, and U.S. clients will begin in May and continue through June. Canadian data is published in August, and U.S. data is published in September. Because of the participation cycle, the client will generally receive 2 sets of data within the subscription year. Participants receive current data once they subscribe and will receive updated information as soon as the data is released. The data collection process is initiated via email. Subscribers will receive a unique secure link through which salary is submitted. The secure link also means the information isn't transmitted via email, providing higher security to our participants. Once we have collected data from participants, we conduct a diligent review process. The agcareers.com team will review data as submitted to ensure reasonable data. If any abnormalities are submitted, we work with the client to review the data and ensure roles are job mapped to the best match and that all submitted data is accurate. We then review these matches to ensure that each role is a fit to our standard position by reviewing accountability, duty, responsibility, reporting level, education requirements, and other relevant factors. Once we have verified the data is correct, we validate the data for upload. The CBR holds the most comprehensive salary data available for the ag industry. There are various reporting options available within the CBR, and this data can be broken down into various demographic breakouts such as industry, region, city, or rural location, revenue, and number of employees. The CBR is an annual survey, so information is collected each spring, updated online each fall. Customized reporting is also an option within the CBR, as reports can be created using custom selections. And we'll cover some more of these reporting options later in this presentation. As I previously mentioned, there are various demographic breakout cuts available. Positions may be viewed as available by region, or city versus rural. This is defined as whether an employee works in a location with a population of more than 50,000. Additional breakouts are also available by annual revenue, number of employees, and the CBR offers a number of demographic combinations that can provide clients with the best possible match for their data. This is a sample of a salary report available. You'll see the cuts or categories of data listed along the left. And if we look at the top row, there are also many breakouts of this information. We start on the left with the number of organizations, then the number of employees, the average or unweighted average, weighted average, and then you'll also see the 25th, median, and 75th percentile. There's also listed actual variable pay information and total cash. So what are some of the ways that you can apply the CBR to your business? We offer a full catalog of job titles and job descriptions for each of your benchmark roles. Companies may also find that they can compare their benefit offerings for a certain position against the market. If you're having issues filling a difficult to fill position, the CBR can help uncover compensation issues that may be preventing you from filling the position. And of course, you can use the CBR as you go through a market review of your current positions. There are 3 different levels of access that participants may choose from. Clients may choose full access to both the Canadian and the U.S. database, or they may choose full access to either the Canadian or the U.S. database. And there's also a basic report option that provides standard reports for those positions submitted, but does not include access to the online system. In addition to receiving salary information, the Compensation Benchmark Review also includes access to the Agribusiness HR Review, an annual survey completed to capture the most recent HR practices throughout the ag industry. And there's also a Benefits and Agribusiness Survey, which is a report issued every other year, which gives an overview of benefit trends within the ag industry. And this is just supplemental information that you can use as you review your compensation practices. So if you're interested in becoming a participant, please connect with your agcareers.com sales representative. And if you're unsure about who to contact, please email compensation@agcareers.com and we will get you in touch with the correct representative. Thanks, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.